beautiful people, and welcome back to another My Hero Academia reaction video. You're probably going to be asking yourself, Luke, did you record these episodes back to back? Guys, no, I have self-restraint. I didn't watch episode 3 and then immediately need to watch episode 4. No, that doesn't sound like me. Why are you looking at me like that? What, same clothes and stuff? No, crazy. Anyway, like and subscribe. Battle time, baby. Check out the upload reactions uploaded early to Patreon. Link in the description for $1 a month. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to My Hero Academia episode 4. I really love the soundtrack as well. It's got very good OST.
全国同化中最も人気で最も難しく、その倍率は例年300を超える。
We say their acceptance rate is what? Right, let's rewind there a little bit. I want to make sure I'm taking all of this in.
全国同化中最も人気で最も難しく、その倍率は例年300を超える。
1 in 300 a year. Jeez.
国民栄誉賞を打診されるもこれを誇示。ナンバーワンヒーローオールマイト。事件解決数史上最多。燃焼系ヒーローエンデバー。
Do you remember anyone with fire is suspicious to me? Because do you remember in episode 1 they said about Deku's father or well her husband, which we still haven't met. It implies they're married. She said her husband could breathe fire. I don't know. That guy didn't look like he breathed fire. It looked like he was fire. But yeah, I'm looking. I want to. A second I see someone who could breathe fire, man.
Best Genius 8年連続受賞。
What the hell is that?
Best Genius.
Genius.
グレートフルヒーローになるためには UA 卒業が絶対条件。そして僕も UA への入学試験に挑む。踏み出すんだ。ずっと憧れてきたヒーローへの第一歩。
Well, at least they kind of redid it because his first step was you know, God, this looks so cool. We got like all these different battle freaking places. This is awesome. This is way grander than like look at this. Are these all like outside of the city? These are mini cities. This is so cool. Yeah, anyway, his first step he fell on his face, kind of, like I say. 10 minutes. 10 minutes doesn't seem like a long time.
それぞれの攻略難易度に応じてポイントを設けてある。
We know all of this, bro.
構成で仮想ヴィランを行動不能にし、ポイントを稼ぐのがリスナーの目的だ。
実習。
Let's go, baby.
なんでみんなそんな自信ありげなんだ。緊張しないの？
Sure, but they can't look it on the outside, man.
個性に合わせた装備とかして。あの人、肛門であったいい人、同じ会場だったんだ。 そうだ、さっきのお礼言わなきゃ。
Oh, it's him. Angry, shouty guy.
あの女子は精神統一を図っているんじゃないか。君はなんだ？妨害目的で受験しているのか？
いや、そんなことは。
あいつ、校門前でこけそうになってたやつだよな。注意されて萎縮しちゃったやつ。
少なくとも一人はライバル減ったんじゃね？
So because he tripped, they're like, there's one what? Also, how did everybody see this? I guess it probably would actually be something that would be talked about in like because they're all well young, right? They're all like kids. Yeah, if I think about it, back in my school, if someone tripped before they went into exam, everyone in that exam would probably know about it. So it's actually weirdly realistic. Who is this like angry, takes himself way too seriously kind of guy with a drink attached to his hip?
なんかラッキーだって思われてそう。
はい、スタート。どうした？実戦にカウントなんざねえんだよ。走れ走れ。サイは投げられてんぞ。
え？ Ah, they're all gone. Off you go, dude. So does the girl have like telekinesis then or something? She was able to stop him when he was falling, so that's kind of my guess. Kind of telekinesis battle.
落ち着いて。大丈夫、
Battle
大丈
telekinesis
夫。
power.
僕にはオールマイトがついてるんだ。
Huh?
よし、食ったな。け。
何の変化も感じられないけど。
そりゃそうさ。君一応なんだと思ってる。まあ、2、3時間もすれば実感湧くさ。
緊張する。
Yeah, he's got to digest
帰って
it.
シャワー浴びてご飯食べて。
器はなしたが、それはあくまで急造品の器。鳴らし運転もできなかったからな。肉体への反動は覚悟しておけよ。細かな説明をする時間はないから、これだけ。私の個性ワン・フォー・オールを使うときはケツの穴グッと引き締め、心の中でこう叫べ。
So, okay, yeah. So from inside your heart, you need to remember S. All right, you have to become a snake. Be the snake. S your way into the battle. That's the one thing you need to remember. He said when you use my quirk, all for one. I feel like I must have misread or something in the last episode then. Because does this mean All Might no longer has his quirk? Or is it just part of the quirk? Or what? Because now he has the quirk? I thought it was like a little bit of the quirk. Does he get all these powers then? Angry robot. Take it down, bro. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Squeeze your butt cheeks. It's like I'm firing a laser from his balls. Oh, no, his belly.
メルシー。いいチームプレーができたね。でも君と会うことは二度となさそうだ。アデュー。二度とって。
あと6分2秒。
まずいまずいまずい。ポイントを早くポイントを。
Well, this is looking bad. He, for starters, doesn't even know what his quirk is, doesn't know how to use it, has no way to test drive it. I mean, even freaking All Might was like, well, we haven't really had any time to practice, or, you know, we made this in a bit of a rush, good luck. And he's got like half the time left. Oh, I thought they were already dead. They were all on the floor. 28 points! My god. 45 points! What the hell is his power? Bro's got explosive legs or something? It seems easy. No one's struggling. Other than him. No, other than him, no one else is struggling. Like, and which almost seems bizarre. All of the creatures are like easy to defeat. All of the robots, which to me is questionable. Like, either because then it's just a time limit. Whoever's the quickest can defeat them. There's no skill involved in defeating them or difficulty. Does that, you see what I mean? Which I wonder if there's like another layer to this, or if it is just that. The examinees have not been informed of the number of villains or their location. Looks like there's loads though.
限られた時間と広大な敷地、そこからあぶり出されるのさ。状況をいち早く把握するための情報力。
The hell is
あ
that?
らゆる局面に対応する機動力。どんな状況でも冷静でいられる判断力。
Knows where the camera is.
純然たる戦闘力。市政の平和を守るための基礎能力がポイント数という形でね。
Man, they all look well freaky. Apart from the cute one on the left.
まだわからんよ。
What do you say? Yeah, the one on the one on the right or their left, it looks adorable. But what is the deal with Soap Boy and Skullface? The one on the left there looks like something from Resident Evil.
まだわからんよ。進化が問われるのはこれからさ。
What's their true test? Why was she like, look like she was about to be sick? What the?
心狭しと大暴れしているギミックよ。リスナーにはうまく避けることをお勧めするぜ。
でかすぎない？
That's the obstacle? That's not what I had in my head. Remember I said, is it going to be one of those things you swim out too far to the sea, it kind of like sends you back to the shore? I guess. I guess in a way. Maybe. That's way bigger than I thought. Man, it's bigger than any building in this city. They really capture the pressure so, like the time pressure so well. It's going down rapidly. It feels really fast paced. It like you feel it slipping out of his fingers. Only got 2 minutes left now. He's done nothing. He's on his ass. All that training and everything. They've captured that time pressure perfectly. Like I feel like he's gonna lose. Ah, someone needs help. Someone needs help. You know what to do, man. Come on. Instantly! He has powers! He actually has powers! It worked! Squeeze your ass, bro! Oh shit! He actually did it! He's there! He's there! Look at him! Look at this dude! Look at his face! Look at look at him! Look at him! He was more surprised than anyone else. Also, All Might was watching him. All Might was in that room, which means that the secret, like All Might's like inflation, actually people know. Like people do know. People in the hero group, place, school, whatever. They know because he was in that room and he was in his other form. Ah, I thought Deku might be the only one who knows that. Ah, it's interesting. It makes sense because it's like, I imagine it's a really difficult thing to hide from everyone forever. Oh my word. So it's something that the public don't know. That was awesome. That was awesome. It's weird because like I don't really know what to expect from this anime. So there was a part of me that kind of was wondering if when he throws the punch, it wasn't going to do any damage. Like if it like properly awakened. I didn't know what to expect, but it did. He actually had a full awaken. He has powers. He has powers. Bro punched. He did it. He saved the day. Oh god, that was such a good moment. I'm so happy. He actually has abilities. What is it then? What can he do? He's kind of really high up in the air now. I mean, your limbs don't appear to be working. You're falling quite far. How high did you jump? Bro, it's gonna take you 2 business days to see the ground. Oh, it's like the ending of the movie Crank. Oh, the physical repercussions. I see. Yeah, so because he did this all quickly, right? His body is strong and his body's good, but it's all rushed, meaning that if he overextends himself like he just did, he's going to be at a massive disadvantage. His body is going to give out. Basically what we just saw. He has the power, but he shouldn't have used that much. He used it all. He emptied out his tank.
収まっただけ。一瞬でも思い上がった。
I don't think it's the whole power there. It's just part of his power. So I think All Might has given him like a part of his power, like a small part. That's what I reckon's happened here. I don't know if it's permanent or temporary. My guess is it's permanent, but he just used it all up like immediately, and now he's gonna have to like recharge his batteries. Which, by the way, how unbelievably OP must All Might be if this is a fraction of his power?
考えろ。どうしようどうしよう。デトロイトスマッシュ。あの技を地面に向けて撃てば。両足、右腕は壊れた。左腕だけ。タイミング早すぎても遅すぎても死ぬ。成功してもまだ0ポイント。左が壊れたら合格は絶望的。
Wait, he broke his arms and legs. Oh, is that because the punch broke his arms and then the jump broke his legs? He had this power inside his vessel, but his vessel isn't strong enough. He's not like the perfect vessel. He's like kind of along the line. So he overused the power and it just fucked up his body. His body's not strong enough for his power yet. This is one thing I often think about in terms of speedsters. Because speedsters like run like 1,000 miles an hour, but in their head it's all slow motion and they're like looking around. I always wonder what it would be like if they couldn't do that. I reckon it'd be a lot like this. Eh? Did she have to slap him? Is that part of her power? So using her power makes her sick. Okay. Did she just throw up sparkles? She slapped him, threw up sparkles, and can have telekinesis. Okay.
あの人は無事か。とりあえず怪我はない。よかった。そんでありがとう。せめてワンポイントでも。
試験終了。
Ah, okay. I swear, every single episode we see Izu Deku. We see him make this face at least twice every episode. Actually, I think twice is a low number. What now then? He got no points, but he was the most heroic out of everybody. The system is fucked.
あいつ何だったんだ。いきなりギミックに飛び出したりして。増強型の個性だろうけど規格外だ。けどあれだけの個性持っておいてどういう生き方すりゃあんなビクビクできるんだ。
他を出し抜くための演技じゃね。
にしちゃ出し抜いて得られる恩恵があったように見えねえけど。とりあえずすげえやつだってのは間違いねえよ。そこじゃないだろう。見ていなかったのか。やつはあの女子を救わんと飛び出したんだ。
Maybe we got a bro. Maybe we have a bro there. Maybe we have a bro. That could be what we're seeing here.
それでもなお一切の躊躇なく。試験という場でなかったら当然僕もそのようにしたさ。
This is what I mean when I say he was the most heroic out of everybody. He did. He sacrificed his idea of passing the exam to make sure that someone didn't die. He put himself completely on the line. He was 100% selfless. Something that political leaders need to be a little bit more in today as well. But yeah, he was selfless. And surely, more than anything with a hero, that's the one trait you want them to have. You want them to put everyone else's lives ahead of their own. And I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but it's true. A hero is the person that runs into the building, not stands outside and assesses the, like, okay, what's the best thing to do? It's like, right, people need saving, I'm saving. Which is exactly what All Might said. And that's exactly what he did.
試験当然おやおや
お疲れ様お疲れ様はいはいグミだよグミを食べ
あざす。
はいはいそっちもね
どうもあのマドマーゼル遊泳の屋台骨だ。
おやまあ自身の個性でこうも傷つくかい。まるで体と個性が馴染んでないみたいじゃないか。
That's a weird face to make, I'm gonna be honest. Does she want to kiss him? Okay. Two ends of an age spectrum here. His body's not used to his quirk. I just thought of it's such a cool idea, which is the idea of a character having a power or an ability that is unbelievably strong, but they cannot fully access or use it because they don't have the capability to do so. Imagine if that's what we have in My Hero Academia. We have the main character who has unbelievable strength and power, but his body doesn't allow him to fully access it. So the whole story is going to be him accessing a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, trying to be able to fully use it. That sounds like such an awesome idea. I love that idea. The school nurse?
リカバリーガール。あの人の個性は治癒力の超活性化。
For kissing.
遊泳がこんな無茶な入試を敢行できるのも、彼女によるところが大きいみたいだね。
Oh.
シャッチャと行くよ。他に怪我した子は
Yeah, Granny, I am. I am as well. I am as well. I am as well. I'm injured, Granny.
この試験がそういう構造なのであれば
Line up. He's what? He's what? I don't know. This guy, the tall guy seems to know more than I know, man. He's like onto something.
Izuku?
Izuku. Izuku.
Izuku?
Izuku, I need to remember his name.
ちょっと大丈夫？何魚と微笑み合ってんの？
Why are you smiling at the
大
fish?
丈夫。筆記の方は自己採点でギリギリ合格ラインを超えていた。けれど、それを帳消しにする実技試験での圧倒的0ポイント。
Wait, he did a self-scoring system to work out that he barely passed the written exam. Which I find interesting because I thought he would do way better than that, considering he seemed to have like quite high marks prior. But I imagine his school grades were going to be neglected based on his physical training that he went for the last 10 months. But he's smart enough to know that he barely passed by self-scoring throughout the exam. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
そして入試以降、オールマイトと連絡がつかなくなった。
通知、今日明日くらいだっけ？ああ。
Nah,
まあ、
dear.
遊泳受けるってだけでもすごいことだと思うよ、母さん。
うん。オールマイトとのことは母にも話していない。彼が平和の象徴であり続けるため隠し通してきた秘密。たとえ家族だろうとバラしていいはずがない。オールマイト、せっかく認めてくれたのにごめんなさい。でも僕は正しいと思うことをしたんだよ。オールマイト、あなたは。
It's his lot. He's gonna be a wizard. Oh my god! It's his Hogwarts freaking acceptance letter. Damn, he's gonna be a wizard. He's gonna be a wizard. And we thought he was gonna be a superhero, but meanwhile, we had no idea that Hogwarts was also scouting this boy. Damn. I love that he's got the hair. How many of you remember this feeling? How many of you remember this feeling? The one time I remember this feeling, like more than anything in my life, was where I was trying to get into university. And there was 2 universities I was looking at. And if I got enough points, I'd be able to get into the better one. The one I wanted to go to. And if I didn't, I'd have to settle for one that I didn't want to do. But it also would mean that I wouldn't have been able to move near my now wife. And I would have had to move even further away. And I don't even know if our relationship would have survived. I would have been about 6-7 hours away from her. Because there was only 2 universities that had the course that I needed to do for my future. And I remember sitting in a car with my best friend. It was his car, and I was sitting there, and we were just looking at my exam papers for ages. And in the end, I couldn't open them, and he had to open them for me. And he was like, "So what did you need to pass?" And I told him, and then he just went, "You passed," and that was it. And I remember just sitting in the car, crying with him. I was so happy, and I was able to go to the university that allowed me to be closer to my wife. It was a better university. It allowed me to get on my degree and everything, and it shaped my whole future. That moment, sitting in that car, I will never forget that moment. I'll never forget that feeling. And I didn't even need the degree in the end.
私が投影された。
オールマイト
Okay.
遊泳からだよな。
もろもろ手続きに時間がかかって連絡取れなくてね。いや、すまない。実は私がこの町に来たのは他でもない。遊泳に勤めることになったからなんだ。
オールマイトが遊泳に？
なんだい？巻きで？いや、彼には話さなきゃいけないことが。後が使えてる？わかった。OK。
I already love All Might. This guy is the best, man. I love this guy. This is my guy. What now?
筆記は取れていても実技は0ポイント。当然不合格だ。
分かってた。分かってた。分かってたけど。
Does All Might have to do this to everyone? Does every single person get this like thing? Because they were talking about like this is gonna push everything back.
悔しい。
それだけならね。私もまたエンターテイナー。まずはこちらの VTR をどうぞ。
すみません。
いい人？
試験後すぐに直談判しに来たんだってさ。何よって？続きをどうぞ。
頭もっさもさの人、そばかすのあった。わかりますか？地味めの。
僕だ。
It's me.
その人に私のポイント分けるってできませんか？あの人せめて1ポイントって言ってて、私聞いてて、だからまだ0ポイントだったんじゃって思って。
お前に何ができるんだ？
せめて私のせいでロスした分。
君が危険を冒す必要は全くなかったんだ。
あの人助けてくれたんです。お願いします。
Oh my god, she is the best.
お願いします。
個性を得てなお君の行動は人を動かした。
She is the best. What a sweetheart. She helped him at the beginning, and now when he saved her, she helped him at the end, and now she's helping him here. Someone she doesn't even know, just out of kindness. She's the best. She is so sweet.
先日の入試見ていたのはヴィランポイントのみにあらず。
お願いされてもポイントは分けらんねえ。そもそも分ける必要ねえと思うぜ、女子リスナー。
人助け、正しいことをした人間を排斥しちまうヒーローかなどあってたまるかって話だよ。きれい事上等さ。命を落としてきれい事実践するお仕事だ。レスキューポイント、しかも審査制。我々遊泳が見ていたもう一つの基礎能力。
What was that score? What was the score? And they've changed the rewind feature on Crunchyroll because of course they have, and now it's just like a fucking nightmare. You have to like rewind 10 seconds now. It's a pain in the ass. What was that? I have to pause. Rescue 9, Rescue 10, Rescue 60! Rescue 60! He finished 7th out of everyone because he got 60 rescue points. Izuku, my boy, man. Why am I getting emotional? 60 points! Wait, what was that? Oh, fuck you, stupid Crunchyroll. 215. 21, 21, 15, 21, 15, 21, 15. Here we go. Alright, we got, what's this? Who are these people? Ibra. Ucharo. And then Ichiro. My god, they crushed it. Look, and they all got loads of rescue points as well. Oh, because she rescued him. That's why she was that high up. That was her. That was her on the scoreboard. She's one of these. She's the one. She's number 3 because she rescued him. This is the best. This is the best. You did it, bro. Midoriya. This is the best scene so far, man. This anime is awesome!
変わっていく。そして夢の高校生活が始まる。
Yeah! Let's go! Oh! Oh, there might be after credits. There might actually be this episode. I think there is. There is! We got after credits! Oh boy, look! His mom is waiting! I love her! Oh, she was so happy! She was so happy for her boy! She was pacing around outside the door. I imagine because she thought he was gonna need her. That's my guess. She thought like that any second now he was gonna do that classic I'm crying face that he does, and Izuku was gonna need a big old mother cuddle, and that's why she was waiting there. But no! Bro, open the door! Bro, passed! Because he's a fucking hero! He's a hero! Rescue points! The thing is, of course, they don't want to tell people about rescue points. Because you don't want to encourage a rescue. You want to see a natural rescue, right? And I know that sounds kind of counterproductive because surely you want to encourage rescuing. But you want to see the true like form of rescue. A selfless one. If people know they can get points through rescuing, then you'll have people who don't really care about it. Therefore, if they were out in public and out in civilization, they wouldn't give a fuck. They're not gonna like risk their lives to save someone. You need to see someone who knows there's nothing to gain from a rescue commit a rescue. Like do one, right? And that was the point. That's why they don't tell you about them. So everyone who got rescue points did it selflessly. Those are all your true freaking heroes. And my God, yeah, because I don't know like the story or the journey. I don't know if he's gonna pass or fail or anything. I'm just blind. And part of me was like, okay, he's gonna fail, and then maybe he like has to then use his power and he'd try again next year. I mean, I've seen anime before, and I don't want to spoil any others, where people do fail, where they fail these kind of exams or tournaments and have to take them another time. It does happen. Oh God, I actually was nearly crying. I had like a tear coming down my face. Oh, My Hero Academia, you are exceeding my expectations. It's funny with anime because with every anime that I've like watched, you get two sides of the coin. You get people who saying, you're going to love this, you're going to have so much fun, you're really going to enjoy it, you're going to love it. And you get people go, it's awful, blah, 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 right? And you get that with any anime. Any anime, you have the people who just shit on it and the people who love it. So, and it's the same with movies and TV shows and anything these days. It seems like there's no one in the middle anymore. Everyone's over here or here. No one sits here anymore. We're in a world of extremes. So whenever I'm starting something new, I just get the extremes. I never get anyone going, like the critical thinkers. They don't exist anymore. So with My Hero Academia, I was hearing both sides. I was hearing people say, man, it's awful, blah, blah, blah. And I was hearing people say, it's great, Luke, you're going to love it. So I went into this having no idea what it was going to be like. Having no idea if I was going to click with it, like it, or anything. No idea. I can tell you right now, I am loving it so much. This anime is amazing. I think this anime is completely awesome. I think it is unbelievably binge-worthy. It has that bingeness that I love. It just makes you want to keep watching episode after episode. It just sucks you in straight away. The characters are brilliant. You fall in love with them so quickly. They're all like so inspiring and sweet and selfless. And I'm just there, man. I'm here for this journey. I'm so here. I love this. I love this. It makes me so happy that we're watching another big anime as well. And that I'm liking it. Whenever I start another big anime, I'm always excited at the idea of finishing them. And then being able to say, like, I've watched that anime. Like, I can now say I've watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure every single season. That's really cool. I like that. It makes me happy. And I can talk to people about it. If someone says, I've watched JoJo's, I can have a conversation. And Naruto we have seen. And we finished, like, Hunter x Hunter. And then we finished Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, Death Note. With all these, like, big names I got to finish with you guys. And it makes me really, like, it makes me feel happy that I can talk to you all about them. And hopefully we'll be starting One Piece soon. I can talk to people about that as well. And yeah, man, My Hero Academia is just another one I get to talk about. And already I'm so excited and I'm so happy and I'm so invested and I just can't wait. I'm here for this journey. I can't wait to meet more characters as well. I want to meet more. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. Thank you so much for watching. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting this. Like, This is going to be a good one. When I'm feeling this emotionally invested already, I know I'm in for something special. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Thank you for watching. I can't wait. That's it from me, my friends. That's it. Anyway, have an awesome freaking day, and you will see me in the next video.